It's not just another chapter in the ongoing story between Jasmine Kirk and Rasheeda Frost. It's a game-changing moment that redefines Jasmine's role in the story and forces Kirk to face the reality of his double life. After years of whirling rumors and heated debates, Jasmine Bleu has finally stepped into the spotlight with a revelation that has everyone talking at 35. Her bold move comes with a shocking ultimatum for Kirk Frost that could completely upend his long-standing marriage to Rasheeda Frost. Fans who have been following the drama for years are left in awe of Jasmine's newfound confidence. Given the high stakes she has set, everyone is wondering if Kirk will step up and make the decision Jasmine is demanding, or if he will continue to live the life he has built with Rasheeda. One thing is certain though, Jasmine Bleu is no longer content to stay in the background. This revelation is her way of taking control, and the fallout will be nothing short of explosive as the details of her condition continue to unfold. Fans are left in suspense, eager to see how this dramatic love triangle will play out. Whatever happens next, it's safe to say that this story is far from being over. The complicated history of Jasmine Bleu, Kirk Frost, and Rasheeda Frost. The tangled web of relationships that led us here must be revisited. Jasmine Bleu first came to the public's attention not only as a dynamic and ambitious personality, but also as the protagonist of one of reality TV's most notorious love triangles. Her previous relationship with Kirk Frost, a longtime entertainment industry fixture and Rasheeda Frost's husband, caused controversy that reverberated for years. Kirk and Rasheeda Frost were married for more than 20 years and were regarded as one of reality TV's power couples. Together, they created a life that seemed unbreakable, enduring numerous storms in the public eye. However, everything changed when Jasmine entered the picture. The revelation that Kirk had a child with Jasmine rocked their marriage and the love and hip-hop Atlanta fan base. The drama didn't end there, though, as Jasmine became a divisive figure, with some fans praising her for owning her truth and others criticizing her for her involvement. Over the years, rumors of unresolved tensions have kept the drama alive, and with Jasmine's audacious new demand, the history of this love triangle has come full circle. The stakes are higher than ever, and years of drama and rumors have set the stage for what could be the most shocking turn of events. But Jasmine Bleu has dropped a bombshell that could permanently change the dynamics between herself and Kirk Frost and Rasheeda Frost. After years of whispering and playing second fiddle in a convoluted love triangle, Jasmine has drawn a line in the sand. If Kirk wants to be with her, he must divorce Rasheeda. This bold demand isn't just a power move, it's a declaration of self-worth. Woman, a role she now refuses to accept. By setting this boundary, she's indicating that she's done being an afterthought in Kirk's life. Jasmine's ultimatum is more than just a relationship demand. It's a statement about prioritizing herself and what she truly wants for Kirk. This puts him in a difficult situation. On the one hand, there is Rasheeda, his wife of more than 20 years, who has supported him through many highs and lows. On the other side is Jasmine, the mother of his child, who is unwilling to accept anything less than his complete commitment. Jasmine's demand forces Kirk to make a decision he's probably been putting off for years. Does he cling to the stability of his marriage, or does he risk everything for a chance at something? The stakes couldn't be higher because Jasmine's condition isn't just about Kirk choosing between two women. It's about her reclaiming her agency and refusing to settle for anything less than what she deserves. Will Kirk rise to the occasion, or will this ultimatum be the tipping point that ends everything for Rasheeda Frost? Jasmine's personal growth is also highlighted by this ultimatum, as she's no longer content with half measures or secret rendezvous, instead taking control of her narrative and making it clear that she deserves more than being a footnote in someone else's story. In addition to being a personal insult, Jasmine Bleu's bold ultimatum challenges everything she has worked to build over the course of her decades-long marriage to Kirk Frost as the foundation of their family and a public figure known for her strength and resilience. Rasheeda's response to Jasmine's demand will surely be layered with complex emotions. On the one hand, Rasheeda has been here before, weathering numerous storms in her marriage over the years, including Kirk's infidelity and the public scandal of his relationship with Jasmine. On numerous occasions, she has chosen forgiveness, putting her family and the stability of her home before herself, but this most recent development may feel like the ultimate betrayal and a public declaration. Jasmine's demand could be interpreted as an attempt to deprive Rasheeda of her agency, turning her marriage into a decision for Kirk to make rather than a partnership based on mutual respect. Rasheeda's public image adds another layer of complexity as a businesswoman, reality TV star, and role model for many women. Essentially, this ultimatum forces Rasheeda to face the possibility of losing Kirk for good emotionally. Rasheeda has consistently portrayed herself as a strong, unwavering woman who can handle anything life throws her way, but beneath that strength lies the reality of a wife who has been humiliated and heartbroken. In addition to the fact that Rasheeda has a long history of keeping her family together, being the glue that keeps everything together even when Kirk's actions threaten to tear them apart, Jasmine's demand forces Rasheeda to consider whether her sacrifices have been worthwhile and whether she is willing to fight for a man who now faces a very public choice between his wife and his mistress. Rasheeda's response to this situation will ultimately speak volumes about her character and her ability to handle pressure. Kirk Frost finds himself at a turning point in his life, torn between two women who have both played important roles in his journey. Jasmine's ultimatum has forced him into a corner, leaving him with a decision that could redefine his future and reshape his legacy. Will she stand her ground and refuse to let Jasmine dictate the terms of her marriage? Or will this be the moment she chooses to walk away, choosing her own peace over the endless cycle of betrayal and forgiveness? What will she do? Jasmine's demand and loyalty to his wife Kirk's past present a complex picture. Over the years, he has been no stranger to controversy, with his infidelity repeatedly straining his marriage to Rasheeda. Despite the public scandals and private heartbreak, Rasheeda has consistently chosen to forgive him, prioritizing their family and their shared history. This pattern of reconciliation has created a dynamic where Kirk may feel secure in Rasheeda's unwavering loyalty, but Jasmine's courageous move has broken this cycle, forcing Kirk to face the consequences of his actions in a way he may not have expected. On the one hand, Kirk may be tempted to think about Jasmine's demand for his relationship with. However, choosing Jasmine would come at a steep price, possibly alienating him from his family, damaging his reputation further, and severing ties with the woman who has been his anchor for so many years. On the other hand, staying with Rasheeda would mean reaffirming his commitment to the life they've built together. She represents a different kind of connection, one that may feel exciting, new, or even liberating compared to the weight of his long-standing marriage. Kirk's motivations in this situation are probably as complicated as his history. Is he motivated by genuine love for one woman over the other, or is he more concerned with maintaining his public image and avoiding further scandal? Does he see Jasmine's ultimatum as an opportunity to start fresh, or does he view it as an unwanted disruption to a relationship? Kirk may understand that leaving her for Jasmine would mean losing not only a partner, but also the stability and legacy they've created as a couple. However, this decision would also mean rejecting Jasmine outright, which could lead to its own set of complications given her newly discovered determination to prioritize herself and demand what she believes she deserves. Kirk's choice will surely have far-reaching consequences not only for himself, but also for the two women whose lives are intertwined with his. At 35, Jasmine Bleu has reached a turning point in her life where she is no longer content with playing a supporting role in Kirk Frost's turbulent love story. Her bold ultimatum isn't just about Kirk, it's a declaration of her own self-worth. Ultimately, Kirk's decision will reveal much about his character and his priorities. The choice he makes will reveal a lot about Kirk's character and his priorities. After years of whispers and rumors, Jasmine is coming out of the shadows and into a position of authority, demonstrating her readiness to take charge of her story. Jasmine's journey has not been easy. From being called the other woman to facing public scrutiny and criticism, she has endured years of being involved with a married man. Fans conjectured that Jasmine wanted more from Kirk than he was prepared to give, and her actions now confirm what many have long suspected, that she is no longer content with stolen moments or being an afterthought in his life, right to be more than just a secret. This decision signifies a major change in Jasmine's perspective. Previously, she might have put up with Kirk's divided attention in the hopes that events or time would eventually lead to the relationship she really wanted. But now she's deciding to put herself first and set clear boundaries, demonstrating her maturity and growth. Jasmine's condition is not just about her relationship with Kirk, it's about her regaining her agency and refusing to let anyone tell her worth. This ultimatum is a way for Jasmine to align her actions with her desires because she's sick of being in a relationship where she feels unfulfilled and undervalued. Fans who have followed this drama from the start can see how far Jasmine has come. Her decision to demand clarity and commitment from Kirk reflects a newfound confidence and acceptance of what she truly wants. She is no longer the woman who waits in the wings hoping Kirk will make a decision. Instead, she's the woman who demands respect and refuses to accept anything less than a full, unambiguous commitment. Jasmine's growth is a reminder that everyone has the power to rewrite their story. She is choosing to step out of the shadows, embrace her worth, and demand The revelation of Jasmine's bold ultimatum has sent shockwaves through the fan community, igniting passionate debates and polarizing opinions as news of her demand for Kirk Frost to divorce Rasheeda Frost spreads. Reactions have been as varied as they are intense, with supporters and critics clashing over the ethics and emotions of this tangled love triangle. On the one hand, Jasmine's supporters are applauding her for finally standing up for herself after years of being ignored. And on the other side, supporters are congratulating her for finally standing up for herself. For these fans, Jasmine's ultimatum is a moment of empowerment, a declaration that she will no longer settle for less than she deserves. Social media has been inundated with comments congratulating Jasmine for her decision to put her happiness and self-worth first. One fan tweeted, "It's about time Jasmine demanded respect," while another added, "She's reclaiming her power. Good for her." Many of her supporters contend that Jasmine's decision isn't about ending a marriage, but rather about demanding clarity and commitment from Kirk. This move represents a woman who has grown weary of being mistreated and marginalized, and who is now taking charge of her own narrative. The debate has also rekindled broader discussions about loyalty, love, and respect in relationships. One comment read, "If Kirk truly loves her, he should prove it." However, not everyone views Jasmine's actions favorably. Critics have been quick to accuse her of trying to ruin a long-standing marriage and family for them. Jasmine's ultimatum crosses a line, turning her into a villain in an already messy situation. How dare she demand a divorce? One detractor wrote. Others have called her manipulative, implying that her demand is more about control. Some contend that Rasheeda should leave Kirk completely and that she deserves better, while others believe that Jasmine's ultimatum adds unnecessary stress to an already delicate situation and is a ploy to stay relevant. One skeptic fan commented that Kirk and Jasmine have both profited from the media attention surrounding their relationship, implying that this latest twist may be just another chapter in a long-running saga meant to keep fans interested. Despite the conflicting responses, one thing is certain: Jasmine's ultimatum has generated a wide-ranging discussion. The drama has captivated audiences and kept them interested in this unfolding story, regardless of whether fans are supporting Jasmine Rasheeda or not. As the dust settles, fans will surely continue to analyze every move, comment, and reaction from all parties involved. Jasmine's bold demand has not only redefined her role in this love triangle, but also reignited discussions about what it means to fight for love and at what cost. The ripple effects of Jasmine Blue's ultimatum extend far beyond the immediate love triangle. This courageous move has thrown Kirk and Rasheeda Frost's marriage, Jasmine's public image, and the dynamics of their entwined lives come into sharp focus as both fans and critics examine the situation. The larger picture raises deeper questions about loyalty and personal development for Kirk and Rasheeda's marriage. Jasmine's demand marks a significant turning point in their relationship. Over the years, Rasheeda has weathered many storms with Kirk, who has stood as a symbol of forbearance and resilience. However, this most recent development could put her to the test like never before. If Kirk decides to honor Jasmine's condition, it would mark the end of a marriage that has been defined by both love and betrayal. Rasheeda would then have to navigate life as a single woman, possibly regaining her independence and redefining her identity outside of her role as Kirk's wife. If Kirk stays faithful to Rasheeda, however, it could mean that their marriage has been renewed, but at the expense of Jasmine's permanent departure. This ultimatum is a two-edged sword because it not only highlights her newly discovered self-confidence and refusal to settle for less, but it also makes her a divisive figure. Supporters see her as a woman defending her value, while detractors see her as someone who has upended a long-standing marriage. This audacious move could redefine her public image, portraying her as either a heroine of self-empowerment or a villain in a messy love story. Regardless of the outcome, Jasmine's decision marks a turning point. The drama also raises questions about what the future holds for all three parties. Will Kirk finally make a decision, or will he continue to straddle the line between two women? If Rasheeda decides to leave, could this open the door for a new chapter in her life and inspire other women to value themselves? Will Jasmine's ultimatum result in the commitment she wants, or will it backfire, leaving her to rebuild her life without Kirk? Given Kirk's history of infidelity and the public nature of their relationships, speculation is already growing about the possibility of more revelations or drama in the future. This drama highlights the complexities of modern relationships and the difficulties of navigating love, loyalty, and self-respect in the public eye. It serves as a reminder that even the most glamorous lives are fraught with difficulties, and that the pursuit of happiness often comes with tough choices and unforeseen consequences. As the story progresses, fans are likely anticipating new twists. Whether it's a shocking decision from Kirk, a public statement from Rasheeda, or even more demands from Jasmine. Whether it results in a resolution or more chaos, Jasmine's ultimatum has set the stage for a dramatic and emotional chapter in this ongoing story. At 35, Jasmine Bleu has drawn a line in the sand, forcing Kirk Frost to face a decision that could change the course of their lives. Her ultimatum is more than just a demand. It's a declaration of self-worth and a refusal to stay in the background of someone else's story. Whether Kirk chooses to stay with Rasheeda Frost, his longtime wife, or take a chance with Jasmine, the consequences will extend far beyond this love triangle for Rasheeda. This dramatic turn of events has left fans divided, with some applauding Jasmine's boldness and others questioning the morality of her demands. Regardless of one's stance, it's impossible to deny the emotional weight and complexity of the situation. Jasmine's move has set the stage for either resolution or more chaos, and the public is closely watching to see how it all unfolds. For Kirk, it's a test of his loyalty, priorities, and ability to make a decision. Ultimately make a decision that ends this ongoing drama, or will the complex web of love, treachery, and ambition keep coming undone? One thing is for sure, though, this story is far from over. Do you think Jasmine will finally get the life she's always desired, or will her audacious demand backfire? Will Rasheeda emerge stronger than ever, or will this be the breaking point for her as the story progresses? One thing is certain, though, this love triangle is a testament to the difficulties of relationships, the value of self-respect, and the attraction that comes with living in the spotlight.